Thank you for plugging into this Family Life News podcast, streaming issues-driven, family-focused news. Welcome back to another edition of Issues in Education. Mondays, during the Noon Report, we spotlight the issues impacting our public schools with the one and only Dr. Ralph Kerr at the Teaching and Learning Institute. Ralph, welcome back to the program, sir. A lot of schools are off for winter break this week, but not us. There's no rest for the weary here, and so many issues to talk about today.
Yes, there are. I'm happy to do it.
Let's jump right in. We'll begin at the Main Endwell School District near Binghamton, New York, a Satan club there, Ralph, planning to set up shop at an elementary school soon. They are citing the Equal Access Clause for this. Does the school district have any legal standing to prevent this, in your opinion?
No, they really don't. Under the policy that all districts have, if you have open access, then that means any group that wants to use the facility can use it. But I have to go back to an old saying that is kind of a pun here, but it says, all's well that ends well. Given the school district, parents just need to be involved and say to their children, nope, that's not something that you're going to participate in. Yeah. There's no reason to let a child participate in that.
I'm sure there'll be some legal battles going on there in the Main Endwell School District in the weeks to come. We'll keep our eye on it. There was a story out of Pennsylvania this week as well, Ralph. The School Boards Association did its annual report card on the state of public education. 8 out of every 10 superintendents say the number one concern in the classroom right now is the mental health of students. Do you agree?
I don't agree at all. I'm really concerned that they would say that. I'm much more concerned about the learning loss that occurred over the last couple of years. Certainly the mental health of students is an important issue, but I don't think it ranks up there with the learning loss that has affected all students. And the skeptical side of me, honestly, Bob, says that this may be just a ploy to get more money from the states. I'm sorry to have even said that, but that's the skeptical part of me. Learning loss has got to be the issue.
Well, as you know, Ralph, there's never enough money, right, when it comes to public education. It is never enough. And, you know, it leads us to our next story. The Spencerport, New York School District says, hey, it needs more money so it can adequately address school bullying. There was an incident there recently where a 9th grader body slammed a younger student to the ground. Fortunately, that student wasn't seriously hurt. Many in that district say the students don't even feel safe going into the bathroom anymore, Ralph. What's the answer to issues like this? Is it a staffing issue? It is a funding issue, or is it something else?
Well, it's really, really too bad that happened, but the district's saying that they don't have the staff to adequately address this topic. I'd like to know who in the district actually said that, because I can't imagine that the superintendent or the Board of Education would be very happy with that response. Yeah. There's just no excuse for not helping the students to feel safe, whether it's in the bathroom or anywhere else in the building. Hope that Spencerport will get their act together so that students will indeed feel safe, and the students that are bullying, I understand this one has been charged, and that's the way to respond to this kind of thing.
Yep. And then finally, Ralph, while we're stirring the pot a little bit, let's stir it some more. Unvaccinated school teachers in New York City recently had their fingerprints flagged by the FBI because they refused the COVID jab. These are teachers that had been fired. The judge later ruled they had to be hired back with back pay. You've been in public education long enough so that nothing surprises you anymore. But were you surprised that the FBI has actually flagged the fingerprints of these teachers?
I really was surprised. I find that totally disgusting. It would seem to me that the FBI has enough to do without getting involved in this. I want to support the teachers here. With the teacher shortage that's going on not only in New York, but across Pennsylvania, it would seem to me this is just an issue that is really too bad that it ever happened in the first place, but I'm glad that the teachers are being rehired and taken back.
All right, and just like that, our time is up. But hey, if you are interested in serving on your local school board, Ralph, in New York State, it's time to act. You have information on that on your website where folks can go and learn more what the process is involved there. If you would tell us where we can go.
Yes, you can simply go to whyrun.org, whyrun.org.